Hello, and welcome to ET Deep Dive, where we go beyond the headlines to investigate the stories that matter on audio. This episode is based on Shilpa Ranipeta's story on how Hyderabad Police's cyber fraud crackdown, Operation Octopus, has peeled the layers of a criminal ecosystem spanning multiple states, banking channels, shell accounts, crypto networks, and international actors. It's Sunday, the 31st of May. I'm Anirban Chaudhary. This is the Morning Brief. In early 2025, Ravi, a 40-year-old from Hyderabad, saw a stock market investment opportunity promising quick returns on his Facebook feed. Curious, he clicked on it and was immediately pulled into a WhatsApp group filled with supposed trading experts discussing market moves, profits, and investment strategies. It looked convincing. Screenshots of gains flooded the group. Others appeared to be making money. Ravi wanted in. He downloaded trading apps shared through links in the group and over time transferred 36 lakh rupees as investments into bank accounts provided by the fraudsters. Whenever he hesitated, he was pressured to invest more, unlock bigger profits, and withdraw later. Then, one day, the apps stopped responding. The profits could no longer be withdrawn. The trading experts stopped answering too. Ravi realized he had been duped. He approached Hyderabad Cybercrime Police Station. Investigators began pulling apart the fraud trail. First came the bank accounts. About 12 lakh rupees was withdrawn in Gujarat. Cops traveled there and tracked down an account holder allegedly involved in the transaction chain. Interrogation led investors to a middleman who allegedly sourced and distributed the bank accounts used by cyber fraud syndicates. The money was eventually routed to a handler operating out of Mumbai who coordinated directly with a Chinese national through Telegram channels. At this level, the money was converted from rupees into USDT, a cryptocurrency, before being moved further through crypto channels. What began as an investigation into a Facebook scam now stretched across multiple states, banking channels, shell accounts, crypto networks, and international actors. Case after case, the cops encountered the same pattern. Frontline fraudsters luring in victims, mule accounts, ghost SIMs, crypto fund transfers, Telegram-based handlers, and layers of intermediaries sitting between victims and kingpins. The recurring pattern prompted Hyderabad Police Commissioner VC Sajjanar to launch Operation Octopus in late 2025, a multi-phase crackdown targeting the infrastructure that enables cyber fraud.
Chapter 1: The Mule Phase.
Over the last few years, Hyderabad, like most Indian cities, has seen an explosion in investment scams, trading frauds, digital arrests, phishing attacks, fake job rackets, and social engineering frauds. Sajjanar estimates that about 400 crore rupees is being lost annually in Hyderabad to cyber frauds. While cops receive hundreds of complaints daily, not every instance gets reported. Victims range from young professionals and traders to homemakers and senior citizens. Many have lost their life savings. For years, cybercrime investigations in India have remained fragmented, with the police often struggling to peel the layers and merely arresting the mules. Operation Octopus was born out of the need to move beyond individual arrests. As Deputy Commissioner of Police V. Arvind Babu puts it, an octopus spreads its legs in multiple directions. Likewise, teams moved simultaneously across states in different directions. Each octopus team, typically led by a police inspector, had around 10 cops. a technical expert handling digital analysis and money trails, a writer documenting procedures and evidence, supporting staff for field operations, surveillance, coordination, and raids. Multiple such teams were deployed to track account holders, suppliers, telecom agents, and other links in the fraud chain before suspects disappeared or destroyed evidence. A senior officer on the structure of those they were targeting says, "At the top, there is a controller or kingpin. Then there are different channels, frontline callers who speak to victims, procurement lines sourcing mule accounts and SIM cards, middlemen, aggregators, multiple layers." Mule accounts were the invisible plumbing of cyber fraud, and that's what the first phase focused on. Networks sourced accounts through commissions, fake firms, vulnerable individuals, students, gig workers, and people persuaded to rent their accounts for easy money. You see, fraud money moves with startling speed. A victim sitting in Hyderabad may transfer money after being manipulated through a fake trading app or digital arrest threat. Within minutes, money would be split across multiple accounts, parts of it withdrawn immediately, some converted into crypto assets. In one case, money from one mule account was routed through a network of 4,500 accounts. The first 30 minutes to 1 hour are critical. After that, the money fragments. Earlier this year, they covered over 350 mule accounts linked to more than 850 cases, involving transactions of about 150 crore rupees. 104 individuals were apprehended, mule account holders, account suppliers, even a relationship manager from Bandhan Bank. The apprehended individuals were linked to 1,055 cyber fraud cases registered across India, involving a total fraud amount of around 127 crore rupees. How were so many accounts being opened so easily in the first place? The arrest of the bank employee shaped the direction Operation Octopus Phase 2 would take.
Chapter 2. The Banking Layer.
Investigators were surprised by the systemic loopholes being exploited inside the banking ecosystem. During field verification, they began examining account opening procedures, KYC documentation, geotagging records, and branch-level approvals. What repeatedly emerged was incomplete documentation, weak due diligence, and, in some cases, alleged collusion by bank employees. The second phase focused on those bank employees. In April, Operation Octopus sent 16 teams across 9 states. By the end, police had arrested 52 individuals, including 32 bank employees, branch managers, relationship managers, KYC verifiers, operations staff. Employees of AU Small Finance Bank, Bandhan Bank, Bank of Baroda, Federal Bank, IDFC First Bank, IndusInd Bank, Karnataka Bank, Karur Vyasa Bank, Equitas Small Finance Bank, and HDFC Bank, spread across Delhi, Gujarat, Hyderabad, Mumbai, and other parts of Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, West Bengal, and Karnataka. Sajjanar says one of the biggest revelations from the second phase was how deeply incentive structures may have contributed to the problem. Bank officials at branch levels are often under pressure to open a certain number of bank accounts. Some, he added, resorted to fraudulent methods. The Hyderabad Police has since written to the RBI arguing that aggressive account opening targets, weak KYC enforcement, and poor internal accountability mechanisms were creating vulnerabilities that organized fraud networks were systematically exploiting. Structural changes, they argued, were required. It drew the attention of the Department of Financial Services, which convened a meeting in New Delhi on April 30th with senior banking officials, where the Hyderabad Police presented their findings. The discussions triggered directives around mandatory mule account detection systems, stronger vigilance mechanisms, and tighter coordination between banks and law enforcement.
Chapter 3. The Ghost SIMs.
Meanwhile, back in Hyderabad, the police moved on to the next layer. While mule accounts moved the money, ghost SIMs helped conceal identities. Mobile connections activated fraudulently in the names of unsuspecting subscribers. Sajjanar says these mobile connections activated in the names of unsuspecting or exploited subscribers are the primary communication tool used by cyber fraudsters to mask their identity. It provides the anonymity backbone for organized cybercriminals across India. Identifying and dismantling this network was the core objective of the third phase. The police went after telecom point-of-sale agents, SIM suppliers and distributors enabling fraudulent SIM activations. They identified 1,194 ghost SIMs linked to such cases. Then they deployed 18 teams across 13 states in a week-long operation. 66 individuals were apprehended, and the methods were deceptively simple. Some point-of-sale agents activated additional SIM cards during regular customer verifications. In other cases, people were persuaded to hand over SIM cards in exchange for money or free activation offers. Bulk SIM cams targeted digitally illiterate individuals in villages.
Chapter 4. The Prevention Push.
Operation Octopus is not just about raids and arrests. Parallel to the crackdown, the cops are building an entire response system. One of its critical parts is called C Mitra. Every day, 2 teams of 11 personnel proactively call citizens who have reported frauds through the 1930 helpline. Many victims initially report incidents online but never proceed with formal FIRs, often because they are underwhelmed, confused, embarrassed, or simply unaware of the process. C Mitra officers call them back, verify complaint details, explain the next steps, help them file FIRs, and guide them through the system. About 70 to 80 calls daily across 2 shifts. That leads to an average of 10 FIRs per day. Officers say the calls are not easy. Usually victims are in shock. There is emotional stress, anger, the feeling of being deceived. Many are initially too embarrassed to even tell family members. Sometimes they refuse to trust us as well. In such cases, we ask them to walk into the office so that we can help them directly, says one of the cops. The center also sees several walk-ins. A woman who lost a few lakh rupees because her son downloaded a scam game. A man who clicked on the wrong link and had his phone hacked, 90,000 rupees withdrawn. 3 young boys who paid 20 lakh rupees to a man who promised them an IT job and then disappeared. Investigators say quick reporting through 1930 significantly improves the chances of freezing money before it disappears. The data tells a sobering story. In 2025, out of the money people lost to cybercrimes, only 30.97 crore rupees was refunded to victims. In 2026 so far, just 3.77 crore. Once funds move through layers of mule accounts, recovery drops sharply.
Chapter 5. What's next?
According to internal estimates, complaint volumes have started to moderate, dropping from around 85 daily last year to roughly 60 to 75 now. But cyber fraud today has evolved into an extensive network built on loopholes, speed, anonymity, and scale. Dismantling it will require far more than just arrests. The real reform has to be more systemic, tighter KYC systems, real-time anomaly detection, stronger telecom oversight, faster bank response protocols, better public awareness, and greater institutional accountability. The kingpins and those who control the layers beneath are still at large. When asked what comes next, DCP Babu laughs. Can't reveal that. We don't want to alert anyone. But if you've been targeted by a cyber fraud, report it immediately on the 1930 helpline. The first hour matters. That's it for today. This was our latest from ET Deep Dive. It was reported by Shilpa Ranipeta, narrated for audio by me, sound designed by Amrit Reggie. Keep listening to The Morning Brief and our other shows, including Corner Office Conversation, wherever you get your podcasts. Stay tuned.